What's up, crypto family? Oh my gosh, I know you guys are like seeing the prices right now, and I'm not saying, oh my gosh, the prices are high. No, we are retracing. And where I'm not even going to call it a flash crash, you guys already know that they're manipulating the market. They say BlackRock is dumping Bitcoin. So new retail investors are going to be like, this is not a token I want to get into. I'm scared. If BlackRock is selling, why should I keep on buying? Because they want you to sell your bags. Mind manipulation and market manipulation. They're not going to manipulate me. This is Robert. This is Dalio. Right quick. Hold on. Let me get his name correctly. Right quick. Yeah, Ray Dalio, billionaire investor. I'm gonna let him talk to you right quick.
No, my view on cryptos remain pretty much the same, and I'll articulate it.
Okay,
First of all, I think that, and I own crypto. I own some Bitcoin. The question is the amount and how attractive it is relative to gold. Okay, I think that there's kind of the old man's gold and then the younger man's crypto. But the important thing, first of all, is to represent whether one or the other, and really ideally some of both, should be in the portfolio. Don't be so fanatical that you're just having one and not the other. And do worry about the value of money and what is your alternative money that can't be printed.
Ooh.
Okay, so now when I look at gold and it's evolved, crypto, when it's evolved over time,
He's calling crypto gold
there's
now.
a few things. First of all, there's not the privacy element of crypto. Everybody can understand exactly what it is. You can tax it easily. So governments can easily tax it. It doesn't have the same element of that privacy. There's a saying that gold is the only asset you can own that's not somebody else's liability, meaning you have to depend on somebody else. You can own it and so on. Gold has always been a reserve currency in all times. It's the third largest reserve currency. In other words, the largest is the dollar, second is the euro, third is gold, and fourth is the yen. So it's always the currency that's being gone to. Right now, we're seeing a lot of central banks acquire gold. That's not the same as crypto, because crypto is different that way, because still, who controls it? Is it controlled behind the scenes, or do you have possession of it? And so for those reasons, I prefer gold to crypto. But I think the important thing is the recognition of the issue of do you trust the governments? And I think that to trust the governments, that they won't print the money to make the debt service easier is not the best move. So I'm, sort of anti-debt assets like bonds and so on, and I prefer the other. But I would say that should just be a portion of the portfolio. I don't want to get carried away with that. I would say that if you look at it as a diversifier, I think particularly gold is something that if you look at how it behaves in relation to inflation and also interest rates, it behaves in a way that's more understandable than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more of a speculative element with this limited supply aspect to it. So, but if you look at that, it's an effective diversifier of the portfolio. If you take most other assets, stocks, bonds, real estate, and so on, they will generally have good times and they will do well. The gold and that is a diversifier. So you actually reduce your risk by having some in the portfolio, somewhere between 10 and 15% of the.
Okay, then. He didn't want to give y'all all the juice. He know what's going on. And like what you guys were in the space yesterday, the year of Dogelon 2025. I'm talking about hyper. I'm talking about Shinsanity stated out that we are going to have the Great Burn this year. We're going to have Rufus this year. This whole AI this year. We already had AI years ago with Dogelon Mars. Now, don't get me wrong with ICP and everything else. That's great. If you guys invest in the ICP, awesome, get you some. But with Dogelon Mars, where we at right now, I believe we dropped to 1995 this morning. Let's go to the charts right quick. Let's see where we at. We're sitting at 1993, down 1.99%. Hey, with this correction, with BlackRock and probably other institutions that's trying to manipulate and dump their Bitcoins, I need, if Dogelon Mars go down a little bit lower, and we know what's about to happen with Dogelon Mars, this is the time that I, myself, not you guys, to accumulate some more. I mean, like, it's a steal. It's a steal. And we got all of these major, these major institutions that are on the sidelines. Remember this now, okay? If you look at your crypto.com app, they're now trading stocks, okay? They're trading stocks. You're able to sports bet on crypto.com. You're able to use Dogelon Mars to place the bet, okay? So everything is adding up. Remember, everybody want Robinhood, but crypto.com will be the main hub, and they're the majority of the holders. Now, with their tokens, now if we go back over here, they hold 220 trillion tokens, but they transferred out, came back in, $43 million that's in this wallet. But the name has changed. Or is this the same wallet? Is this the same wallet? Transaction hash method from crypto.com 6. Could this be the burn wallet? Could they be burning a lot more? I'm not saying they burned right then, like they made they're already burned. No, I'm not saying that. Could they be transferring those tokens from crypto.com 6 to a wallet? And that could be the burn wallet. Once they initiate that burn, all those tokens are gone. So that's a lot of tokens. That's a lot of tokens. But I don't want to be speculative and throw some like numbers and saying like, hey, they could be burning 200 trillion tokens. We got 549 trillion tokens that's in the circulating supply. Hey, just get that little thought. The U.S. Senate, shout out to Crypto Dominance, he sent me this. The U.S. Senate Banking Committee is creating the first ever crypto subcommittee. The subcommittee is likely to be chaired by Senator Cynthia Lummis. That's that baby. I'm not going to lie to you. China plans to integrate blockchain technology to its national data infrastructure, aiming for full implementation by 2029. Family, understand this. We are in a crypto race right now. Not us in general, but the countries are in a crypto race. The major companies, understand this. If China becomes the crypto hub and becomes the superpower, we'll be a second world country. And that's crazy. All right? That would be real crazy. These presidents, these prime ministers, they know what they're doing. And they're trying to accumulate a lot of these digital assets. When Bitcoin dips happen, most coins that were hot over the previous 2 weeks die, never to come back again. But hardcore cults survive. Know what you are buying. You better know what you're buying. Own your future with crypto. And that's what you see, CZ Binance. In bull markets, everyone is a genius. In bear markets, you find out who put in the work and stay focused. Family. As you see, the U.S. House Financial Service Committee declared they will create a regulatory framework for digital assets that will protect investors and consumers while keeping innovation in America. Now, Caldera posted this yesterday. They said, form what the intern knows. A new chain powered by Caldera is launching next week. Won't say more. Won't say more. Could this? Nah, they can't be. They can't be launching Rufus next week. We haven't had a burn yet, but we don't know. We don't know yet, but just understood that this is the year of Dogelon Mars. And don't get this game twisted. So once again, fam, I hope you guys are locked in, understanding like, hey, if you want to stop looking at your portfolio, stop looking at your portfolio. If you're just going to get on YouTube just to see what's happening, because the news is going to come to you, and I tell you like, hey, and I show you the chart that, hey, we're up, then it's time. But other than that, though, just understand that you guys hold, we're in a great community. We're not no pump and dump token. We are a, I can't even call it. This mission token is going to take us beyond barriers. If you've seen these other like Dogecoin and whatnot that shot up, you're going to see Dogelon Mars breaking billions, destroying the market cap. And I'm not talking about depleting to zero. I'm talking about going up to Mars, baby. So once again, I love you guys.
Right now, on November 8th, I announced that when Mr. Trump, whether you love him or hate him, this was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II. See, I know what he was going to do. I know what he's going to do now. And he hasn't even got started. Now, what are you going to tell your kids and your grandkids 25 years from now when they say, gee, Daddy, gee, Grandpa, what were you doing other than having your thumb up your big fucking ass during the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the world? What were you fucking doing? Fuck all, nothing. That's what most of you will tell them, your grandchildren and your children. It's never going to get any better than this, kids. This is the, as I said on YouTube, the eye of the perfect motherfucking storm. This is it. I never thought I'd live to see it again. This is going to make the 80s look like a nursery rhyme, which I praise Allah, praise Buddha, praise God. I participated in slashing and raping everybody in the 80s, legally. This is going to make that look like a fucking nursery rhyme. And what are you going to tell your kids? Oh, I had to spreadsheet it. I had to think about it. I had to read another book on M&A, you fucking morons. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.